Armadillos have a protective shell. Most are the size of a cat. Some are only 5 inches long. Others grow to be 5 feet long. They are non-aggressive, nocturnal creatures who burrow in the ground or curl into balls for protection. They feed on snakes, fruit, roots, and eggs.
Armadillo reads, ah, ah, ah. A reads, ah, ah, ah.
The armadillo's armor is all that you can see. The rest of him is down inside where it's very safe to be.
Arby Armadillo. Arby Armadillo neatly made his bed and quickly fluffed his scarlet red pillow. He looked far, far out the dark March sky at the sparkling stars. The time had arrived. As always, Arby Armadillo was already looking forward to an automobile trip with his father, Papa Armadillo, and his mother, Mama Armadillo. They waddled to the car, anxious to be on their way. First, they went to the market where Mama Armadillo bought a large jar of barley and some unsalted artichokes for a snack. Then Arby Armadillo and his father, Papa Armadillo, went to the barber. Before you knew it, they were on their way to Palm Tree Park for a picnic. After Arby Armadillo ate 28 unsalted artichokes, he settled back to listen to Papa and Mama Armadillo play the guitar and the harp. His parents were so artistic with armadillo music. Off in the distance came the sound of large dogs barking. Seeing the startled look on Arby Armadillo's face, his father said, "We don't have to be afraid, Arby Armadillo. God has given us a special secret to protect us when we want to hide." Arby Armadillo asked, "What is it? What is it?" "God put a special armor on our backs. Not awkward armor like the army uses, but armor just our size," said Arby Armadillo's father. "We can draw ourselves into a little round ball, and God's armor will keep us safe as safe can be." "Here comes the large dogs," said Mama Armadillo. "Let's curl into our own armor ball and surprise the dogs." So Arby Armadillo, Papa Armadillo, and Mama Armadillo curled into round little balls of armor. They were safe inside as the large dogs clawed and snarled. Arby Armadillo could hear the large dogs through his armor, but he wasn't afraid. He giggled and sang, "Tra la 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 la. I'm as safe as I can be, tucked inside the armor God made for me." What did Arby Armadillo do before he left his room? That's right, he made his bed. Why was he so excited? That's right, he was going to go on a trip with his parents. Where did Mama Armadillo need to go? That's right, she needed to go to the grocery store. While Mama shopped, where did Arby Armadillo and his father go? That's right, to the barber. Why did they go to Palm Tree Park? That's right, to have a picnic. What kind of musical instruments did they play? That's right, the harp and guitar. What animals came to bother the armadillo family? That's right, some large dogs. What secret did Father tell Arby Armadillo? That's right, they have a special armor to protect them. Why weren't Arby Armadillo and his family afraid? That's right. They had special armor to protect them. Who made the special armor for the armadillos? God did. Fearless. To learn that God is with me. Fearless. Because God is with me, even though I cannot see him, I don't have to be afraid. God hears every word and sees everything. He will help me to face danger boldly and with determination, for God gives me the spirit of power. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath given us the spirit of love. 2 Timothy 1:7. Say it with me. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath given us the spirit of love. 2 Timothy 1:7. Noah. Some years after God created the world, there lived a man named Noah. Noah and his family loved God. Because they loved God, they obeyed God. One day God spoke to Noah about a coming flood. Many wicked people lived in the world then, and God wanted all the people to love and obey him. So, God told Noah he was sending a flood. God wanted Noah to preach to all the people and tell them that they should love God and obey God. God also told Noah how to build a boat big enough to hold two of every animal. Now Noah had never seen rain or a flood. Certainly, Noah had never seen a boat as big as the one God wanted him to build. Can you imagine a flood big enough to cover the whole world? These were surprising things God told Noah. But Noah wasn't afraid. Oh no. Noah knew God loved him, and Noah knew God would take care of him. When Noah told his family what God wanted him to do, they said they would help him because they wanted to obey God also. Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, helped Noah. Their wives helped Mrs. Noah. Just as God told him, Noah preached to all the people. Just as God told him, Noah built a boat called an ark. The Bible states that Noah preached over 100 years. While he preached, Noah built the ark. God was waiting for the wicked people to listen to Noah preach, change their hearts, and begin loving God. But they didn't. They laughed at Noah. They called him names. Noah didn't care. He knew God would keep his promise. He knew God would take care of him and his family. When the time came, all the animals went into the ark. Noah, his wife, his three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives also went into the ark. They knew God loved them. God waited 7 days to see if anyone else wanted to believe God and be saved. No one did, so God shut the door. At first, little raindrops came. No one had ever seen rain before. Maybe it was exciting. Maybe it was frightening. Noah and his family weren't afraid. Then it began to rain harder and harder and harder. The sky became dark with storm clouds. Even when the thunder boomed and the lightning cracked, Noah wasn't afraid. God had promised he would take care of him, and God did. Even though it rained 40 days and 40 nights, even though the flood covered all the earth, and even though it was a year before Noah and his family left the ark, God took care of them. Afterwards, God put a beautiful rainbow in the sky and wrote the story in the Holy Bible for us to read. God promised he would never again send such a flood. God placed the story in the Bible so we would always remember to love, obey, and believe him. God wanted us to remember that he takes care of people who trust in him. Now I will ask you some riddles. The answer to each riddle is a word with the ah sound. If you know the answer, say the answer. I will read 3 words. Remember to listen to the word with the ah sound. When you hear the right answer, say the answer. You carry me around with you all the time. I have a twin. I swing at your side when you walk and run. What am I? Band, arm, cane. Did you say arm? Arm is the right answer. You may ride to me in church. I have a motor and wheels. What am I? Bike, train, car. Did you say car? Car's the right answer. I am a friend of anyone who likes to eat. Sometimes I raise grains. Often I raise animals for meat or milk. Who am I? Supervisor, farmer, or doctor? Did you say farmer? Farmer's the right answer. I usually have lots of vegetables growing in me. Sometimes I have flowers too. What am I? Bag, garden, vase. Did you say garden? Garden's the right answer. I am hard, round, and shiny. I come in bright colors. Children sometimes play games with me. What am I? Bat, marble, table. Did you say marble? Marble's the right answer. I am a group of many people who are trained to protect a country. What am I? Boys, team, army. Did you say army? Army's the right answer. I build and repair things made of wood. Jesus' earthly father Joseph was one. What am I? Policeman, supervisor, carpenter. Did you say carpenter? Carpenter's the right answer. I have a job that can help you. I cut people's hair. What am I? Nurse, barber, doctor. Did you say barber? Barber's the right answer. Your dog will do it. It may be a warning sound. What is it? Shout, yell, bark. Did you say bark? Bark's the right answer. When the sun goes down, it's difficult to see outside because it is what? Light, rainy, dark. Did you say dark? Dark's the right answer. I am things like food scraps and wrappers that are thrown out from a kitchen. What am I? Cake, bag, garbage. Did you say garbage? Garbage is the right answer. I am a place for fun and games. Sometimes I have things on which you can ride. Often I shelter wild birds and animals. What am I? Park, lake, road. Did you say park? Park's the right answer. This is a time for fun and games. Perhaps it will be somebody's birthday. What is it? Nap, trip, party. Did you say party? Party's the right answer.